For the cheapest coins with fast delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor Red Zone Coins and use code SWIFT at checkout for 20% off. So Swift family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 20 video on the channel. And in today's video, I am going to be going through basically every set in the game and talking about whether it's good to build your team with some of these sets, as well as actually maybe even turn a profit on some of the sets right here. But mainly, I'm going to be focused on team building with these sets, and if I do see any that you can actually make coins off of, I'll mention it for you guys in the video. Now, before I do get into this one, everyone be sure to drop a like down below for the YouTube algorithm. It is greatly appreciated. As well, let me know if you think the Packers or the 49ers are going to be winning in the game later today. I'm going to be taking the 49ers, but let me know who you guys think down below in the comments section. As you guys can probably also see, we're repping the Swift merch. It still feels like I'm wearing a velvet robe, guys. Such comfortable shirts. If you want to buy any, the link is going to be down below in the description. I'm actually going to be closing the store at the end of this month. So if you want any of these shirts, you're only going to be able to get them for the next 11 days. And I'm never going to be restocking this collection again. So if I do make it, let's say on YouTube, and you get collection one of the merch, that's how I'll know you're a true OG. So yeah, if you want to buy any of the shirts, feel free to do so, linked down below in the description. But honestly, just supporting the videos is awesome as well. So I'm basically going to go through all of these sections right here, where of course there are sets that you can make coins off of or make players off of, and I'm just going to talk about what I think as we go through them. So this video should be pretty chill, pretty helpful, and let's start off with the Team of the Year sets. If you guys didn't know, I actually made an entire coin making method off of these sets and posted it on the channel yesterday. So I would definitely recommend you guys check that out. I made about 250k off the method. I'm not going to go over it all in today's video because I don't want to bore you guys, but definitely check that out if you haven't yet already, because these two sets right here are going to be great for actually making coins. It's going to be yesterday's coin method. Go check it out if you're curious and haven't watched it already. Now, the second section is going to be these NFL playoffs sets. With these sets, you can't really make any coins off of them. If we look through the exchange, there's really not that many ways you can actually make coins off of them. None of these sets right here are profitable. But if we come into the AFC and NFC section, doing the master sets is a great way to get some of these 95 overall players right here at a cheap price, because instead of buying, let's say you wanted 3 of them and paying 300k for each card, you actually just complete this set right here for a total of 900k, get all the cards back, and also get Champ Bailey. So that basically makes it so you only spend about 500k for the entire set. So if you guys want a bunch of these AFC cards and you have some coins, instead of just going out and buying them, I would definitely recommend you do this set right here. Or let's say you've already bought some of the cards. It can be AFC or NFC, but let's say you already have like 2 NFC cards on your team, like Danielle Hunter and Brandon Brooks. It's honestly worth it to buy the third one, put it into the set. You're only spending 300k to get that extra card. Then you get all the cards back, and you actually make some extra coins off that, because you can sell your Terrell Owens for 400k, and you'd basically have extra cards and made some coins off of it if you already have bought some of these players and have them on your team. So that's just a little tip for team building, because I know we want to spend as few coins as possible to build our team up. Now, exact same thing goes with the Zero Chill section. If you guys look in the Zero Chill Ghost section, some of these Ghost sets are crazy good. I'll go over the ones that I've actually done. Some of the ones that I've personally done as we look through them. I did this set for Bo Jackson, so I got my Bo Jackson really cheap doing it that way. And I did this one down here for my John Randall card. Definitely worth it, guys. You put the 3 cards into the set, you get all 3 of those cards back, plus the master. So if you really want all 3 of these cards, it's totally worth it to buy them, put it in the set, because you're going to get all 3 of the cards back anyways, and then you also get the master. This is just something that's really, really helpful for me when I'm building my team, because as you guys know, I'm a no money spent player, so building my team that way is really helpful. Now, these NFL 100 sets, none of them are really worth it. You can't really make coins or get the players for cheaper off of it. With these harvest sets, I think right now, let's just take a look at the exchange sets, because this gold harvest player here, we had to put in 75 to 79 and a 70 to 74 to get a 77 to 79. So that's one's not going to be worth it right there, just because the price of 75 to 79 overall golds are pretty expensive. So that one's not worth it. Coming into the Team of the Week section though, Some of these sets are profitable, you guys, and the way I usually figure it out to see if some of these sets are profitable or see if I want to try and find some sets that are profitable in here is I'll look at players that just got new cards or have hype around them to get new cards. So as we look through this, some of the players that might be getting upgraded in the near future could be, as we look through here, Derrick Henry. So that set actually was making me a lot of coins earlier. I haven't checked if it's still making coins, so you guys could definitely check that out. Tyreek Hill also could be in line for a card if they do end up getting to the Super Bowl. I'm recording this video before the game, so I don't know if they're going to win, but I think they might. So yeah, Tyreek Hill could be in line for an upgrade. You guys might want to check that one out for sure if they do end up winning the game, or if the Titans win the game, check the Derrick Henry, because I would assume that whichever team wins, the price of that card is probably going to go up, so you might be able to make some coins off of the Team of the Week set. But yeah, looking through these other ones, I don't see anyone else. Aaron Jones, sorry, if the Packers do win, that could go up in price a ton, because honestly, the Aaron Jones, the Tyreek Hill, and the Derrick Henry, if any of those three teams get into the Super Bowl, one of them definitely will at the least, I would almost say guaranteed their card's going to go up in price, because those are three of some of the best players on their respective teams, which means they're definitely in line for a Super Bowl card if they do get an upgrade. Just looking through here, Julio Jones, I don't know. Lamar Jackson could be profitable. I think I've already checked Lamar quite a bit and he's not. But yeah, Legends, not too much going on. There's really not that much going on until we get into the exchange area. And just a tip with these exchange sets, guys, there's kind of a couple ways you can go about this. When you're exchanging your players, you can just straight up sell them if you want, or if you want to try and pull power-ups, you can use these exchange sets to upgrade your cards. I personally like to use the exchange sets just because I like the really big play potential, I guess you could say, of pulling like a power-up Lamar or a power-up that's really expensive and makes you a ton of coins. So I personally like to, when I'm clearing my binder, this is more of just a binder clearing tip. I know this video is really all over the place, but I'm just kind of going through the sets and giving you guys my thoughts. But yeah, when I'm clearing my binder, I really like to exchange these cards. Basically, this one right here, I'll always do the exchange. I don't really sell my silver players that often. I also usually do this one. I feel like this one's probably the worst for coins, just because you can sell all three of your silver players for 500, and a 70 to 74 only goes for like 800 coins. So this one's probably the least worth it. But I mean, you can still do that right there. And then putting in 3 gold players for 75 to 79. In my opinion, this set is kind of one where you actually don't want to pull a power-up. So if you are exchanging your players, just a tip, if you're exchanging them and then you eventually want to end up selling your gold players, you should do this exchange right here, because you're going to guarantee to get a 77 to 78, and those cards are going to go for more than actually the 75 overall players would, or the chance of pulling a power-up. It just is better to exchange your cards in this set right here if you're exchanging your 70 to 74s, because you're not going to be able to pull power-ups, and when we're exchanging our cards to get up to that 75 to 79 range, which these cards are in right here, based on how expensive those are, it's worth it to just put them into this set. So I wouldn't use that last exchange set right there. And then also, if you guys are exchanging for elite, so like this set right here where you get an 80 to 82 overall elite, it's actually worth it to come in and do this Mutt Heroes set, because if you do this exchange set right here, you only have to put in 5 to get an 80 to 81. And the good thing is 80 to 81s go for the exact same price as 80 to 82 overall players, so it's worth it to put in 1 less gold here to get a better card. So those are more just binder clearing tips, guys. If you're trying to clear your binder, definitely take a look at those tips. Let's say maybe you bought some packs and you kind of want to clear your binder. That'd be a way to do so with the sets right here. But yeah, just continuing to look through some of these sets. One other set that was actually, I don't want to say it's profitable, but there's a chance to make profit off of it. This is actually a set that a subscriber sent to me earlier today. So shout out to you if you're watching this video. But yeah, basically this set right here where you put in 2 89s, if you can snipe your 89s at a price of like, shoot, 37k, and then you end up paying a total of just under 80,000 coins, so more like 75k. If we take a look at some of the Mutt Heroes prices, I'll just quickly take a look at them. There's a chance to make coins off of it. It is a little risky because you could lose coins or basically break even if you end up pulling something bad, but you also have the potential to pull some really expensive Mutt Heroes cards, because players like Saquon Barkley are relatively expensive right now, as well as obviously Jamal Adams' Mutt Hero card is very, very expensive. But if we go quality to 90 to 91, so yeah, essentially you could get this for 75k. If we look at the quality 90 to 91, you will see that you can lose coins. Like with these cards right here, you can lose coins on them very, very easily. But if we scroll down a little bit and maybe you get a little bit lucky, you want to take a risk, basically any of these players that isn't in the top 2 rows, you're going to be able to make a little coin off of. So Deion Jones, Malik Hooker, Brady Cooks, and then all of the 91s are going to be profitable. All the 91s go for at least 100k. And then some of the more expensive ones, if we scroll all the way down here, are Jamal Adams and Saquon Barkley, going for 256 right here, and Saquon's going for like 150, as well as Jamal Adams. Like, there's a chance to make coins off of this. Just a little tip, I'm not going to make it into a whole coin making method just because I like my coin methods to be like guaranteed coins, but that's just a little tip going through this Mud Heroes set right here. You can actually maybe throw some cards into there and exchange it. Now, one other way you can make coins relatively quickly, I guess you could say, if we look at this other exchange set, is going to be putting in 370 or 74s. You can try and snipe your 70s on the auction house for like 500 coins, pay 1.5k, and then sell your 77 to 78 at a price of like 2.2k, so you make a little bit of coin there. Not crazy profits, but those are just 2 little ways to make coins off these sets as we go through them. And that's basically it, you guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. I know this one might have been a little bit all over the place, but I kind of just wanted to show you guys some of the sets you can do to maybe make coins with, as well as some of the sets you can earn free players with, or not free players, NAT players with at a reduced cost, because those are some of the best ways that I build my team. If you look at my team, probably half of it is players from these sets right here. I have 3 AFC players from this set right here, 2 from this set, and then basically just a ton of other ways. Back here from this Most Feared, I also have someone from the Master set. So the Masters are a great way to build your team. It's just, you have to get your coins up to be able to actually do the set, and then once you can do it, it's really great for building your team. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. We kind of just overviewed the sets, talked about some of the ones you can actually make some coins off of. I don't think I'm gonna put in the title making coins off of it, because I usually only do coin making methods on Sunday or Saturday. So if you did click this video, you got the little bonus coin method at the end. But yeah, this was mainly going through the sets, talking about some of the ones you can do to build your team and stuff like that. And yeah, hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like, hit that sub button if you are new to the channel. And until next time, fellas, have a great rest of your day, and I'm out. Peace.
It means no worries for the rest of your day.